Hello, welcome to this video, and right here I want to show you how to open and close your cashier as an ordinary or a chief. And so we want to begin with the steps to open, and what you should have details of the figures you closed the previous day with. And so we're going to teller operations menu up here, and we're going to click on open cashier. Right now you should note that you will need to tell the system the exact figures you had the previous day. If you do not have the exact figures, you will need the help of your chief to be able to open your day. So let's begin with something that is not correct. I'm going to begin with the 100, right? And I'm going to tell the system the rest of the notes and coins I do not have any. I have 100 notes of 10,000 francs each. I'm going to click on verify balance, and the system tells me that the computer balance is different from my physical cash count. So I'm going to go now with the right figures, and let's click on verify. And I want you to note that the button open teller only comes up if the verification is accurately successful. Once this is done, I'm going to click on open teller right here, and it tells me this teller is now open. So therefore I can now close the window and go ahead to do my transactions. And within the day I might want to check my cash situation. I'm going to click on teller operations here, and on teller's operations control, right, this window here, I'm going to go to cash situation tab and click on total cash available, and it gives me the details. That is the number of 10,000 francs banknote, the number of 5,000, and of course I can use this print button here to have a bigger view, a larger view, a printable view of my cash situation. And so that's it to simply, open your account or open your day or your cashier to be able to work. Now let's move to closing. Your day as an ordinary cashier. What you do is we go to teller operations here and click on close cashier. Please note that when you're opening your day, you have to give the system the exact figures that you closed the previous day with. Without this accuracy, you will need the intervention of your chief. Meanwhile, as you close your day, you just have to tell the system what you have at hand. It does not need to correspond with the computer figures, because your chief is going to have to validate that process. So this window does not oblige you to give the exact figures, what you have at hand and what the computer have. And so we're going to begin with a wrong figure. Let's begin with 90 notes of 10,000 francs each, and I'm going to tell the system I don't have any other coin or note. I'm going to click on initialize here. So I'm initializing the process for my chief to validate. So that's done. Now we're going to see, as the chief or the cashier with the privileges to function as a chief, how to validate this process. I'm going to close the window. Okay, now but look at something here. Let's go back to this window and reload here. You see, reload brings the pending information, and right now I want to cancel because I just realized that there was an error. So I click on cancel initialization right here, and the system tells me I can't do that. I need to be authorized by the chief. And so we're going to close that and wait for the chief to take action. And of course I'm coming back as a chief. I'm going here, teller operations, and down here I have the close cashier validate. Alright, this window comes up with a list of the cashiers that are requesting to be closed. We have a list of them here, and I'm going to go with this. Okay, and once that is taken here, I'm going to have the details of the situation. Right here we have available physical cash. this is what the cashier entered, all right, and the computer balance is different. Now I want to cancel this transaction and ask the cashier to be sure to enter the right figures. And then we're going to see a few minutes ahead how to close the day with these differences. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on cancel closure here as the chief. All right, so I'm going to cancel this and ask the cashier to enter the right figures. Okay, so I'm coming back now as the cashier to close my day with the right figures. So I'm going to go over teller operations here. I'm going to go to close cashier and I'm going to reload and I'm going to click on cancel. This time around it's going to go because the chief has already approved that I should cancel these activities. So I'm going to click on cancel here and that it goes. Okay, and then if I click on reload, I find out there is no pending request. So I'm going to go with the right figures here and I'm going to initialize. Okay, and this time I have given the computer the right information. So once that is done, the chief is going to come over here and pick my requests here, and of course it's going to tell the system tells the chief that the available physical balance is equal to the computer balance. So by clicking on cash control, okay, it's kind of going to calculate all of these and see if there is any difference. You see cash control and it tells me click on check balance because cash control is okay. All right, so I'm going to click on balance verification and that also does some calculations and tells me congratulations, your cash is balanced. I'm going to click OK, and right here I'm going to close the teller. Now forget about this, and however you pay attention to whatever window information that comes up for in order to move ahead, and this is just a demo. So I'm going to validate this, okay, and okay, that cashier, that teller has been closed. So I can print on or click on this print confirmation to have this window printed. Now I want us to look at a situation where there is an overage or a shortage. All right, a situation where there is either an overage or a shortage. What happens? Okay, so what happens if the teller is closing with a shortage or an average? Now let's take the case where something is missing. We go in here as the cashier, close cashier, and we're going to go with 80,000 or 8. As a matter of fact, 80 notes of 10,000 francs each, and of course the rest of the notes and coins I don't have anything. I'm going to initialize here, and that means that the teller is closing with a shortage. So what happens? The chief teller goes over to close validate here and picks the teller from the list and finds out that the actual balance is 800,000, right? Meanwhile, the computer balance is 950. So therefore there is a problem. All right, so let's click on cash control here, and it tells us that teller closed rejected. Why? Because physical balance has a shortage, but we really want to close because we have gone through some checks and found out that that's how it is for some reasons. So what we do, we're going to tell the system to accept the shortage by clicking on this shortage command here. Now in the case of an average, we're going to click on the average command. All right, but since we are dealing with a shortage, let's click on here, and it's asking if we should confirm the shortage of 150k. Oh yes, let's do, and click here. Okay, so there are some things that are done at the background, and the administration and the accounting don't know what to do with that, And of course, this is just a reference number. I'm going to click on OK. And you see that the balances have been done. You see the computer balance has been brought down to reflect the available physical cash. And so I'm going to click on cash control, and the system is going to tell me it's okay now. You can go ahead. Okay, I click on balance verification. Okay, and of course I'm closing, accepting this teller to be closed. And so that's it. We are able to also close with a shortage or an average. So I hope this video has been helpful. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.